Hey everyone, so I want to talk about the rubber band theory, and then I want to talk about the danger of providing people the opportunity to remote view you and what's going on in your life. Okay? And what made me think of this is the whole situation with Liv's life and Jerrod. So if you're familiar with Liv's life, you know that she has a vlog style channel and that she recently went through some issues with her children's father, but apparently they were on the up and up. They were resolving things, and they recently announced that they're planning to get married on New Year's Eve. Well, in today's upload, she let everyone know that he let her know either yesterday or this morning that while he wants to marry her, he feels like they're moving a little bit too fast and he wants to move back out of state. And so obviously she's very hurt by this, and so I do want to approach this situation with some sensitivity out of respect for everything that she's probably going through right now. So the rubber band theory is this whole idea that there are some people who will draw themselves really close to you, and then once they know that they have you hooked, they'll pull away. And they pull away either because there are other relationships that they're in and they need to be attentive to those people, or they pull away as a means of control and emotional manipulation. And just when you're ready to break away from them and move on with your life, they come back and they draw you back in again and repeat the process. So that's why they call it the rubber band theory, because when the person's pulling away from you, it's supposed to remind you of a rubber band stretching almost to the breaking point and then, drawing back in. Okay? And I feel like that's the way that Jerrod treats Liv. I think he knows that she loves him a lot, and then also they have a very strong emotional and spiritual bond because they have children with each other. And I think he uses that to his advantage. I think that Jerrod believes that he can do whatever he wants and Liv will always be there ready and waiting. And that's why he treats her the way that she does. And then she allows it for a lot of different reasons. I mean, I do understand people wanting to do everything possible to keep their families together. There is some part of me that wonders if she's afraid to be single or if she's worried about entering a new relationship in the future, given that she has children. My opinion is that it's very possible that his heart is really with whoever he was dating in Texas, and maybe for some reason that girl is off and on with him. Maybe she has another relationship. Maybe her and Jerrod have their own set of problems. And so what I think that Jerrod does is he uses Liv to keep the girl in Texas in line. So what I mean is this. Sometimes if a man has children with a woman, what he'll do to any new dating partners is create this impression that he can go back to his children's mother at any time and live happily ever after. And doing that will cause any new women in the picture to try to outshine the child's mother. Okay? So I think that he uses Liv to kind of keep the girl in Texas on her toes. And he uses the girl in Texas to emotionally control Liv. To basically let her know, well, hey, if you don't do what I want, or if I don't like something, there's this other person waiting in the wings. And this is why I wish that just, more women would frankly find ways to be strong enough to not play into these situations, really learn when to walk away. And I understand that that's not an easy thing to do, but I just wish that more of us spoke about that and really understood that you don't have to be anyone's pawn in some sick, disgusting, demented, manipulative game that they're trying to play. Okay? Now, another thing that came to mind is, I believe it was just a day or two ago that Liv and Jerrod announced that they were planning to get married on New Year's Eve. Okay? One of the biggest problems that I have with social media is it gives people a chance to see into your life. Like, even people that you don't really talk to, maybe people that you don't really care for. If you overshare on social media, those people can know every move you're about to make. So in the past, people could remote view you by having a connection to a trusted family member or friend that would tell them all of your business. Now they don't have to do that. If you're on YouTube, sharing all your life, telling all your business, people can just sit back and watch. Or if you have public pages on Instagram or Facebook, or you overshare a lot on Twitter, people can just follow your social media pages and know everything that's going on with you. And the danger about remote viewing is this: if there's someone else who wants access to your life or to your relationship, and they're able to peek into your life and see what's going on, they can try to sabotage any efforts that you're making to prosper, whether that's financially, in a career, in a relationship, or other areas of your life. And so I'm wondering if Jerrod's wanting to go back to Texas because old girl in Texas found out that he wanted to marry Liv. And, she's been calling him and acting interested and so on and so forth. So what I would say to anyone who is about to get married, do not overshare on social media. Don't let people know anything about your wedding plans. Don't let people know anything about your wedding date. If it's just random people on your social media. Now, obviously, if you want to let your family and your friends know, that's cool. If you want to let people, obviously, in the wedding party know, that's cool. But if you have hundreds of friends on your social media pages, or hundreds or maybe even thousands of people watching you on YouTube, be very careful about the information that you put out there, because you could be inadvertently allowing people to remote view you and use the information that you put out there to sabotage anything that you're trying to do. Now, of course, ultimately, if you are partnered with a man who loves and cares about you and he respects you, then no one's going to be able to come along and talk him out of something that he wants to do. So I completely get that. I'm just saying that there are a lot of reasons that you want to be careful about oversharing. Because if people don't like you and all they have to do is click on a video to see what you're doing, they can watch you. You don't know that they're watching, and you don't know that they're plotting on you. All right? So let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.